Hello and welcome to the Master Fast vlog. Today's day 21. Merry Christmas. This is my Christmas shirts. See, it's little apples and red and green. And I've got with me this plasma pudding. This is the pudding from the fast, and I've actually taken 2 days off eating this. Honestly, I was just getting sick of it. 18 straight days. But I feel like eating it now. Kind of experimenting with this transition. I actually, at one point, the idea was to do 3 days of hybrid, which is everything in the Master Fast and then eating one fruit meal at night. I was going to do that for 3 days and then break it today, but kind of got carried away, had a little bit more fruit, didn't want to do the enemas, didn't want to eat the pudding, so turned into like 1.5 days of hybrid, and now I'm just pretty much, fruitarian. Sorry, this is rude. So yeah, today it's been a great day. I feel really good. I had grape juice, a lot of grape juice in the morning, and then I had papaya for brunch. It was just like 2:30, but that was kind of lunch. That was the one meal of the day. And then I've just been sipping on coconut water and a lot of Himalayan sea salts. And I feel really good, high energy. I was like doing handstands earlier, and my handstands are much better because I feel like my body's shed a lot of fat. And it's, what can I say? What can I say? A lot of things. Let's be honest. We can all say a lot of things. But what do I want to talk about? Today is day 21. First of all, I just want to give out a shout out to Oliver. This guy just messaged me out of the blue telling me he loves it when I speak my story and that he loves me, and it just made me feel so warm inside. And I put out a lot of content, have a lot of music videos, songs, vlogs, blog posts out there, and like sometimes I forget that like real people read them. So thank you so much, Oliver. It means a lot to me, and you really made my day. So thank you. And I also want to encourage you to if you get something out of watching this video, please, reach out. Like I'm not this like YouTube star, I'm like a regular person. I wake up and do my morning routine. I'm just a regular person. I'd love to hear from you and connect with you, because like next thing you know, we're having this like back and forth and inspiring each other, telling how much we love each other, talking about the Master Fast. So please, if you're watching this and you're getting value out of this, let me know, leave a comment. Or if you don't like it, I'm still open to feedback. Like, just want to connect with the people out there, because I'm just here in my room. I'm just a guy sharing my experience, and I have no idea what that means to you. So thank you, Oliver, for that. The topic I'd like to discuss today is exile anxiety. This is something that my coach, Joshua, who is not a Master Fast coach, he's just a, therapist, healing coach, whatever you want to call it. Joshua, you're the man. And it's this concept he explained to me. And what it means to me is this fear of nonconformity, this fear of, more practically, it's like, wow, I don't need to eat this much food. I don't need to drink that much water. And just having this fear like, oh, what am I going to do on family reunions when everybody's picking out? What about holiday seasons? What about, birthday parties when I'm out to dinner? It's just fear that like, wow, this new lifestyle that I'm subscribing to really goes against a lot of social norms, and this exile anxiety. It's like this fear of being exiled, and this thought that one day, or maybe more than one day, the time is going to come when I feel like I'm not going to fit in, and people are going to get scared and kind of push me to the side, or I won't be able to relate because everyone's talking about how good the food is, and I'm sitting there like dry fasting or something. So anxiety, and the Buddhist teaching in me says, that's not real. It's just a thought. I could go through Byron Katie's The Work, Is It True? And right now, it's not true. I have, plenty of friends, and I don't feel like I'm exiled. But it's definitely been this part of me. And I think what it is, it's the ego. Because whenever I catch myself thinking in extremes, it's usually just the ego. And what I mean by extremes is, I do this master fast, which is super extreme. But then the ego says, hey, like, do you really want to follow through with this? Look at the direction you're going in. Do you want to be like the weird, the weird uncle at family reunions who's like not eating everything and everyone's making fun of them because you won't drink wine and eat the chicken and mashed potatoes? And that's all just in my head. Like, nothing has ever happened. The people that love me have made a point to see me, particularly my brother, who's, he loves meat and he loves eating. And today we went and got a massage, or we were just hanging out and talking. And so, yeah, it's not really real, but I can see how there's this buildup in my mind, because it's definitely nonconformist and it's like not normal. People aren't used to that. And I would even take it a step further. A lot of people get scared when they're like, you're not eating food, you're going to die. Are you crazy? They're looking for like a scientific blind study that promotes dry fasting. And I'm not sure if those exist. If it does, please let me know. But I'm just thinking of like how scientific studies work. There's just not a lot of money to be made if you can prove that dry fasting helps you. Like, what are they going to say? Oh, well, you shouldn't buy all those extra protein bars and all those extra supplements, I guess, because turns out you don't need them. So I have been forced to kind of like let go of searching for evidence before believing in it, because it's like, how can you find evidence for everything, So anyways, exile anxiety. And the reason I bring that up is because, all right, this is a little hard to share, but today, or recently, one of a family member very close to me sent me a message that said, stop hurting yourself, please. And I know it comes from the best intentions. I know that the person who sent it really it comes from a place of love. They want me to be free from suffering and not have any pain, and so do I. But man, when I read that message, it triggered the bleep out of me. I was like, ah! And my heart started pounding, but I'm actually really proud of the way I handled it. My ego was like, oh, we got to send something mean back, or make this public post talking about how shitty this person is, or defend them. It's like, oh, I'm hurting myself. I got to show how happy I am. Look at how happy I am. And I'm like, no, that's not true. That was just like the ego, getting super defensive, because it triggered me so much. So what did I do? I just sat there. I was like, well, this is interesting. My heart's beating really fast. And then I went to gratitude. I was actually like, I'm so grateful to have this experience of like whatever is happening. And then I did some yoga, and then I did some shadow boxing. Then I punched into the pillow. Then I screamed into a pillow. And then I talked to my coach, Joshua, and we did like the Byron Katie work thing. And I'm feeling much better now. But the point is, I realized that like some people see this master fast. Actually, I'm not really sure what this family member was referring to, but I definitely, see what they're talking about. Like, I've done these Cambo ceremonies where I'm like puking my brains out and like, oh, I'm healing. Even ayahuasca, like I get a little sick. And then this master fast thing, I could see there's tons of evidence that would lead to the conclusion that what I'm doing is only hurting myself. And, I just got so much compassion for that perspective, but I just want to kind of tie that in to this exile anxiety, because I think it's common for people to look at someone doing the master fast and it's like, wow, that person's crazy. That person's like in this downward spiral. Maybe see it as what Eckhart Tolle calls the pain body. And once you activate this pain body, it just clings to more and more pain. So I could easily see why someone could look at me and just be like, all right, clearly like you have a problem. And it seems that all you're looking for is more reinforcements for this pain and for this problem, and you just want to hurt yourself. And I just, there's nothing really left to be said about that. I recognize that perspective. I felt, whatever coming through, and I just think that's how the cookie crumbles. Exile anxiety. Like, some people are gonna build up this wall and maybe say like, look, you're not going to eat food, then you're not going to sit at the dinner table. Like, nobody said that to me, but I'm sure someone's dad has at some point. Or like, what, you're not drinking water? You need to drink water or you're going to die. Drink this water. And like, egos get involved and people, they don't know what else to do because they think that's the only way. So I don't know where I'm going with this. I just think it's super healing for me to be able to express myself from a place of authenticity. And again, I just want to say so grateful for the people that are watching this, for you, because if this world was filled with only people like that, family members, like, hey, stop hurting yourself, you need to stop, then it'd be super hard to carry on with a lifestyle like this. It'd be super hard to listen to your intuition when everyone else is telling you to not listen to your intuition. Just had to get that out there. But I feel really good. I feel so freaking good. Like, I had a very healing morning. I let go. And like Kyle Cease recommends, who's like my favorite transformational comedian out there, Kyle Cease, check him out. I even have a video on my channel, the Apple Tree song, which is actually why I bought this shirt, which is Kyle Cease, one of his things he talks about. And then I have a video that just talks about everything I learned from him. So check him out, Kyle Cease. But he talks about whenever you get this, feeling and emotion, instead of going back into ego of like, oh, it's weird. Why do I feel this way? I got to get rid of it. I got to seek revenge and do something about it. Simply asking, what is trying to emerge out of me? And so this morning, please pause for this plasma pudding break. Tastes much better after having a couple days off. So anyways, this morning when I had this, reaction, response, whatever it was, I was just asking what's trying to emerge out of me. And I think it's the part of me that seeks approval from my family, the part of me that feels like I need my family's permission and support in order to do what I think is best. And just needed to let that be. I don't think there's any work that needs to be done. I don't think I need to, say anything or have any difficult conversations. I think I just got to be true to my emotions and trust that the body knows, how to heal. And that was just like some stuck emotion or trigger or, energy block, like whatever. And it was getting out of me somehow. And this was in the morning. It was the first thing I kind of read when I turned on my phone. And I was feeling a little bit tired. And oh boy, I had so much energy. So instead of being like, holy shit, I'm having a panic attack. What's going on? Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I was just like, wow, I have a ton of energy right now. Let's do some yoga. And then I did a bunch of handstands. And I was just like, all right, I'm awake. Let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. So that's all I got. Also today, no marijuana, which is a really good day for me. And I've had a little bit of headaches, but going strong. So, yeah, still haven't eaten anything besides fruit. I think I'm going to have some persimmon for dinner. And coming up tomorrow, I'm doing a 36-hour dry fast. Oh, can't touch me. At least I'm going to try for 36 hours. So what that means is I'm going to go to sleep tonight. And then tomorrow, I'm not going to eat or drink anything. Probably I'll wash my face or shower. We'll see how I feel. But as minimal contact with liquids as possible. And then I'm going to go to sleep. I want to make a video telling you guys how it's going. Then I'm going to go to sleep, and then I'm going to wake up, and then I'll break the dry fast around 9 or 10 in the morning on Wednesday. So today's Monday, Christmas. So it'll be on the 27th. So, sorry. Oh, that was really inappropriate, and I want to apologize because in my household we celebrate farts, but maybe you don't. But anyways, it brought up another reminder. Today I took the first poop in 21 days. Oh, yeah. And it felt really good. That's kind of all I had to say. But I want to correlate the fart to the poop because they're like cousins. So I took my first poop and it felt really good. It was smooth, it's really purple from the grape juice, but eating just fruit, so I'd like to think it's been super healthy. And now I can actually trust my farts. For the last 2.5 weeks, I wasn't really sure, if it was going to be a gas or a solid or a liquid or somewhere in between. So it feels good to kind of have that natural bowel regulation back. I feel like my stomach is like, hey, we got this. Those enemas are great, but we got this. So really grateful. Thank you, stomach. Thank you, butt. And every other muscle that goes into that process. All right, this video is getting pretty long. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Blissmas. If you haven't seen my video, Santa Buddha, I highly recommend checking it out. It's probably one of my favorite songs that I've written, and I've written like a lot of songs, like 50 or 60. So Santa Buddha, check it out. Masterfast Day 21, we still in here. And I think I'm going to keep going. I feel like this is so therapeutic for me. I'm going to keep sharing these videos, keep making the vlog till at least the new year. So that's like 7 more days. Then we'll see after that. So thank you for watching. Still on that fruit game. Master fast, baby. The breaking the fast is the most important part. That's what Gino says. So we got to stick to fruit, stick to the heart, stick to plasma love, and everything's going to be groovy. Thank you for watching. We're all in this together. If there's anything I can help you with, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace. Bye, Kim.